Yo guys, Nader here. I'm back for another video, a 2-in-1 special if you will. This time I've taken your criticism. I understood the music was indeed loud. It just didn't seem that loud when I was recording, but that's besides the point. And I've learned to also zoom in on the videos, on Google, just to make it easier to see stuff. Well, Showdown specifically, but yeah, anyways, let's get out of here. So this time I'm going to upload the Week 5 League Battle. CPBA, I'm guessing Competitive Primitive Battling Association, I don't know. So, to give you guys some background knowledge, I was not originally part of this league. I took over a guy's draft who was 03. I'm the draft on the left, the Memphis Guzzlords. And, there was a lot of changing needed to have been done. The guy had regular aggro. And as you can see, he has Cricket. He drafted Cricketune. Okay, I should explain. I changed Talonflame to Exploud, Mega Alakazam to Mega Manectric, which honestly I regret. What was the Pokemon change for a Scavalier? Some really bad Pokemon. I'm not really joking around when I say that. And regular Aggron I swapped for Houndoom. So, I still honestly think this draft is kind of cool, because I like Donphan, honestly. I think it's a pretty good rapid spinner. I like Salamence. I don't use it that often. It's like my first time. Clefable is also pretty cool. Yeah, but yeah, besides the point. So, Week 4 was last week, and I actually beat my opponent pretty well, 4-0. And so we were, now at this point, we're up 1-3 against the Carolina PYROAR, which are coached by K Kirby. That's their Discord. Yeah, so looking at their draft, they also inherited their draft. They were not originally part of the league either, which explains why there are 3 grass types okay, that still does not explain why there are 3 grass types. I actually don't know why. But actually, put that aside, the rest of their team actually does seem pretty good, to be honest. Like, I'm looking at it now, you might think, oh, there's Rain with a fire type, but that fire type, PYROAR, it's not entirely screwed by Rain. Obviously, Fire Stab is weakened, yeah, but it still has Hyper Voice. And, yeah, so explaining Z-move Pokemon here. My Z-move Pokemon were Salamence and Houndoom. I did not even have my third Z-move Pokemon. Yeah, because there are 3 for each draft. But the thing is, my team was still bad, to be honest. So I didn't even choose my third Pokemon before this game. My opponents, however, are Weavile, PYROAR, and Kingdra. That's what the little black triangle indicates. See, it's cut off here, that's why I can't see it. But yeah, I actually felt pretty confident before this game. Rain was a big threat. And PYROAR I also found to be kind of threatening, because let's see my switch-ins. Vaporeon. But that's also a Z-move Pokemon, so it could actually have Bloom Doom and I would have been screwed. Yeah, so PYROAR is actually a threat. And you know you have a bad draft when PYROAR is actually pretty threatening to your draft. Yeah, and then Exploud looks good, because Boomburst, like, where are the Boomburst switches? Togetic, but Togetic can actually eat up Boomburst pretty well. It's like, if I did recall right, the roll was 48 to 52, and I'm like, yeah, but then, like, you know, it could live, it could T-Wave, it could just roost, annoying, it can be annoying. So that's why I decided, actually, even despite Exploud looking so good, I decided not to bring it. There are way too many Pokemon I wanted to bring. I want to bring Exploud, Donphan, Salamence, Vaporeon, Aurorus, Clefable, Manectric, Scavalier, like, okay, obviously, that was just 8 Pokemon that I named off. And even Gourgeist looked good, too. So that was a problem. That was a big problem with the team building, was just impossible. Even though I felt confident, I'm like, I can't bring all these Pokemon. Aurora is really good, because, like, you know, the Swift Swim, the Rain, the Drizzle, can be overcome by Snow Warning. Snow Warning can just prevent it from being able to sweep and rain. And yeah, let's get on to the team builder already. So I'm going to be pretty simple, straightforward with the team builder. I don't like to take too long. Alright, Vaporeon, Scald for, you know, obviously offensive move. Which, for recovery, Protect I felt really necessary on Vaporeon, because if Vaporeon gets weakened, and I cannot Protect after I wish, he can kill it, and then destroy me with Kingdra PYROAR. Because looking at this team, looking at my draft, I need Vaporeon for Kingdra and PYROAR. And even then, Vaporeon's not even a good check to Kingdra. It's just, it can just sponge up a Draco. And that's what this EV spread. I'm not gonna lie. In hindsight, I should have put more Spidef. I wanted to keep enough defense for Weavile to take a hit from Primeape. You know what I mean? So that's why I kept a lot of defense. But in hindsight, I should have gone more Spidef. The Spidef here is enough to take a Hyper Voice and PYROAR from Specs PYROAR well to not get to a KO'd. Here we have Salamence. Now Salamence, I really wanted to bring Salamence because looking at his draft, Torterra is actually pretty threatening. Because, let me just show you the team I brought. Oh yeah, you can see it up here. I have no ground resist minus Salamence. So I needed Salamence for the ground immunity just to prevent EQ spam. Even then, Torterra would have still been a threat because of Stone Edge. But, you know, at the very least, I had ground immunity. The problem with Salamence, if you just look at this draft, is that special Salamence gets just all of the hits get sponged by Togetic. Togetic actually looks like it has a really good matchup because it can just check some forms of Salamence, Exploud, Houndoom pretty well, although not Nasty Plot Sludge Bomb, but I would not have brought that. You know, it checks. It's not that good, but I thought it'd be coming, to be honest. So I brought the one set that can actually damage Togetic. A +1 a Corkscrew Crash actually Okos Togetic Fizdef too. So yeah, I thought that would be really useful, of course. And Aerial Ace, why not Fly Fly? Because it would not Oko the Togetic. I just, you know, I just went over. But Aerial Ace is still good for Chestnut, mostly, but then also Torterra and Shaman. And Outrage just for a strong stab. Now, of course, the set, I would have to be careful. I would have had to make sure Weavile would be dead, because I shared Okos. And I would have had to make sure Politoed was dead so that Kingdra and Rain would not be able to just come in and revenge kill a +1 speed Salamence. I would need 2. Speaking of Kingdra, this spread is meant to outspeed Timid Kingdra. That's what it does, right? 85 speed? I honestly did not even check when I did this episode. Yeah, it was pretty bad on my part. Yeah, Clefable. Here we have the Fizdef Clefable. This is like my Weavile answer. The Vaporeon's not bulky enough to take on Weavile on the physically defensive side. This has Kabia Berry just in case of Acid Downpour or just Poison Jab from Weavile. And also a possible Gunk Shot from Primeape. Soft Bullet for recovery, obviously. Stealth Rock because I wanted to run other moves on Donphan and Aurora, so I kept Stealth Rock on this. Moonblast for power, obviously. His only fairy resist is PYROAR, so Moonblast is obviously pretty good. And Calm Mind, just in case he brought Calm Mind Mega Sableye. Just so I could beat that one-on-one. Because if I didn't, then I'd lose, and obviously that would not be fun. Next, I want to bring a good answer to Tyrantrum, because +1 Tyrantrum can, like, possibly obliterate my team if Donphan's not there at good health. And, yeah, so Fizdef just to take that on better. Leftovers just for recovery. Like, there was no berry I wanted to bring. I mean, I'm not going to bring Water Berry. What is it called? The berry that resists water. Alright, anyways. To back on point. Rapid Spin, you know, because Hazard Control is always good, especially for Salamence and Aurorus. Earthquake, just to, you know, actually check Tyrantrum. Gunk Shot is kind of interesting, but, you know, it's just for the grass types. On the switch-in, if I can possibly, you know, hit it, land it. That'd be pretty good. And Ice Shard just to, obviously it's priority, but to be more specific, when an Earthquake from a defensive Donphan does not kill Tyrantrum, but Earthquake in combination with Ice Shard has a chance to. So I just thought, oh, that's nice to have. And then, there's nothing wrong with Ice Shard. It chips off Oricorio, Shaman, Torterra, Chestnut. That's pretty good. So I decided to bring it. Manectric. Okay, so Manectric is just generally offensively powerful versus this team. It's also a pretty good Weavile check too with Intimidate and Flamethrower. And yeah, standard set. I'm not like gonna pretend this was original on my end. Manectric's a hard Pokemon to be original with because your creative moves are Crunch, which is not even a creative move. It's just uncommon on Manectric. Quick Attack, which, again, not really a creative move. Switcheroo, which doesn't work on Mega. There's Magnet Rise, right? Yeah, that's really it. And even then, that's not really considered creative. I guess Snarl, but I would never bring Snarl. I'm not, oh, welcome back Wolfpack kind of guy. Yeah, so here's the spread. It's meant to outspeed Jolly Weavile, because that's the fastest thing on this team. Next, Choice Specs Aurorus. This thing just obliterates this team. As you can see, no switch-ins, because I have Ancient Power for these two Ice Resists, and everything else is weak to Blizzard and Freeze Dry. Okay, not Mega Sableye, but Mega Sableye does get to a KO by Specs Blizzard. And T-Wave as the last move, because there was literally no other attacking move I needed. Alright, that was fast, but let's get on with the actual game. As you can see, he did not even bring Togetic, which is very disappointing. I was like, god damn it, I could have brought X-Spot. But yeah, he has a scary team. He brought the scary special attackers, so Vaporeon is very crucial this game. Weavile honestly does not even look that threatening, because this core is just so threatening. Okay, also Poliwrath as well, because that's what gives it the rain. So, all in all, these three are whatever. But these three are the threats. I need to weaken these as soon as possible. And, yeah, I'm just gonna cover up the chat, too, to be honest. There's, like, really not much to go on with the chat. There we go. Yeah. Right, play music off. Oh, I should probably slow down. I'm gonna go normal. So I have Manectric out as a lead, because it's also, it's fast lead. What's wrong with it? Nothing wrong with it, I mean. And at this point, it might seem Volt Switch is a good play, because he has no electric resist, and it gets me out of here. But I was like, oh, what if it's Scarf Pyroar with Overheat? And I calculated, modest Overheat Pyroar can actually OHKO Manectric. So I decided to switch out, hard switch out, because possible Scarf. And he crits me! Dude, I really needed this to be healthy, man. And he just crits it, man. This was my answer to his Pyroar, man. Oh, and guess what? I was right. It was Scarf. We went over at the end. I got so mad at this point. I was like, but it's okay, because I can wish up. And he goes into Chestnut. Very naughty. Okay, that's a stupid nickname. Alright, so I wish up. And Protect should seem like the logical thing here, but I was like, he's going to get up a Spike or maybe a... Basically, he's not going to go for an attacking move, so I wanted to go for the Toxic just to weaken it a bit. But then he roars me out, so I don't even get my wish recovery. Now, this is bad, dude. Not only did he take me into, like, the literally worst Pokemon to have out against Chestnut, but now my Vaporeon's not even recovered. It doesn't even have the health to take on Pyroar and Kingdra later on. Yeah, so what do I do here? Yeah, I go into Clefable because it absorbs the grass. It can eat up the grass because I'm assuming this thing is defensive. And then let's see what I do. I get up Rocks because he doesn't have Mega Sableye yet, and he has no hazard control. My Rapid Spinner does not care about the. Oh, I should slow down. My Rapid Spinner does not care about the his Rocks up because it's not like default. So I go for. So I stay in here just to like kind of check. Okay, is he gonna go for the Bloom Doom straight up, or is he gonna go over predict and go for HP Ice? So that's why I stay in Soft Blow because I didn't think I would do that much, and it did a lot. All right, I'll be honest. One of my problems in battling is that when I'm tilted from hacks, I don't do many damage counts. Not that it matters here, because where am I at? 89% health, but still in general it's pretty problematic. Sometimes it gets worse. Alright, let's see what happens next. I'll be honest, this game happened only yesterday, but I don't remember it very well. I go into Vaporeon as kind of like fodder, but possibly wish. Oh no, I can't wish up because I'm getting critted again. Now that crit didn't really matter though. I'm not going to pretend like it did because it did not. But it was still annoying, you know what I mean? The first one really mattered, and that really put me in a hole, because now my answer to the really scary core, oh my god, I spit on my computer, is now gone. So what do? Okay, so I go into Aurorus because it's going to eat up the Scarf Hyper Voice anyway. And I go for the Freeze Dry, because watch. Oh. Watch your prediction. Get it right? Yeah, but it doesn't kill. It's Specs Aurorus. Why didn't it kill? Because he's the Spit F Polytone. That made me I was expecting Specs Polytone, but this is modest choice Specs Freeze Dry. It should fall. man. In the end, I don't think bringing X-Spawn would have made a difference, to be honest. But it's still an unfortunate game so far. Not looking good. Could I come back? Well, one way I could come back is for him to make a random sack. Let's see. Oh, yeah, he does. He throws away Chestnut. Very nice. Yeah. So he can't get up more spikes and then spin block. Alright, that's very helpful for me. Can I still win this? Oh, but he goes into Queen Draw. This thing is very scary. So I go into Salmon. It's kind of like to eat up the water move, right? Because my plan was for him to go for the water move here, then pivot into Clefable, and then just try to stall out the rain and whatnot. But he goes for the sub, and I'm like, is this like a sub focus energy set? No, that wouldn't make sense because it's in rain. So it is a Swift Swim set. Let's see what it does. He goes for a Draco. Why didn't I switch out? Because at this point I had to sack a Pokemon, no question. Like either way, something was dying on my side. So I chose Salamence because unfortunately it's still not that useful. I mean, it's not that useful anymore because it gets outsped by PYROAR, Kingdra and Rain, Weavile. Doesn't really break Sableye that well because Will-O-Wisp. So I decided to let it go. I go into Clefable here. Oh, wait, what? Oh yeah, because -2, so it wouldn't do that much. Still a bad play on my part. I should have gone to Clef. Yeah. Did I go for Ancient Power? Oh, I make a double. What am I doing? Why didn't I just go into Clefable? Yeah, so he goes into Icicle Crash. Goes for Icicle Crash. That's pretty sure I expanded. And I kill it off with Moonblast. Thank God, no flinch. But now he goes into God. Literally, he clicks Fire Move. He clicks Fire Move and he wins. Yeah, let's see. Fire Move. Alright, so far. Check down. So yeah, since it's Scarf, I pretty much lost, right? Because look at the rest of my team. I pretty much lost. Okay, I did not do Calcs because, like I said, I was tilted. So I was hoping it'd live, but no, it does not. So very unfortunate game. Very unfortunate game. I've pretty much lost, dude. So bad. Yeah, and I go into Manectric right here. And here's the thing, like he knows that, oh, I don't even need Pyro to win this. I have Rain with Kingdra. And I just go for the water move and I win. So yeah, I just kill it. So at least a differential. At least it's just a... I lost 3. That's alright. Whatever. Ooh, and then he goes for the Hydro Vortex. Pretty interesting, which meant that Vaporeon would have actually been able to check this because Draco Meteor would not. He wasn't like Draconium Z, who was just Draco Meteor, so it would have weakened him every time he'd gone for it. But no matter, it's the end of the game. You know, very unfortunate game. The hacks really threw me off. That was like the worst case scenario hacks. That was the worst crit that could have happened the entire game. I'm not even exaggerating, that was just very unfortunate. But I appreciate you guys watching this. And I would really appreciate your feedback. Maybe I might split the videos, Teambuilder and Battle, but you know, you'll find out obviously when this is uploaded. Thank you for watching. Criticism is always nice, and have a good day.